Sketch the rational function y is equal to x plus 1 over x squared plus x minus 12. This one is very similar to the last one. So let's factorize the bottom, and that would give us x plus 4, x minus 3. So straight away the denominator tells us that the vertical asymptotes would be x is negative 4 and x equals 3. The top tells us that y is equal to 0 when x equals negative 1. So we have an axis intercept at negative 1, 0. And that's the only axis intercept. For an axis intercept, the numerator has to be 0. Okay, now just like I did the table last time, let's just do a line this time. So this one is going to change sign at negative 4. To the left of negative 4, x plus 4 is negative. To the right of it, it's positive. This one will change sign at negative 1. And the last one will change sign at 3. To the left of 3, x minus 3 is negative. To the right, it is positive. So, to the left of negative 4, all three of those are negative. So we've got a negative divided by a negative times a negative. Overall, that is going to be negative. Between negative 4 and negative 1, we're going to have one of them positive, the other two negative, so it will be positive. Between negative 1 and 3, two of them will be positive and one negative, so it's going to be negative. And after 3, all positive. And that tells us where the graph's going to be. In this particular instance, we don't need to do any calculus. You could always differentiate that, and it will show you that there are no turning points. So let's have a look at what this looks like. I actually really like these graphs. I think they look cool. So we've got x equals negative 4 here. We've got x equals 3 just here. And then here at negative 1, we have an intercept. So if we think about it, the only thing that can really happen in here is that. It's got to be negative, so it's going to be below the x-axis in the bottom part of the graph. And when we're close to negative 4, that's going to be close to 0. And so the denominator is going to be close to 0, and the function is going to be really, really big. As we move away and we have larger negative numbers, the bottom is going to be much bigger than the top, and that's why it heads towards the axis. So the x-axis will be a horizontal asymptote. Then we have, in this section, we're going to have something that does something like that. Now, when x is equal to 0, the y-intercept there is going to be 1 over negative 12. So we could actually just put on here that this is negative 1/12. Doesn't matter too much whether there's a scale, it's a sketch. And then here, the only thing that can really happen is that.